Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Accu-Stats Video Productions, we'd like to welcome you to the 2016 Make-It-Happen One-Pocket Invitational. Thank you very much. We're coming to you live from the Aramis-Simonis Arena here at Sandcastle Billiards in Edison, New Jersey, the home of Accu-Stats Video Productions and the home of the Make-It-Happen series. Well, it's unbelievable, but this is the 8th edition of the Make It Happen series, which began in 2012, and it's our third go-around in one pocket. Has been the custom here in the Make It Happen series, we reached out to you, our loyal, knowledgeable, and devoted Accu-Stats customers, to select 4 great champions to bring back to compete here. You've done that, and we've added 2 new players to our mix, and we'd like to welcome Tony and Jeremy to compete here with our 4 great champions to see who's going to wear the crown come Sunday evening. All our matches are a race to 3, and the winner of each match will receive $1,000. Now, after we complete the round-robin play on Sunday with the 7 o'clock match, the players with the 2 best overall round-robin records will then compete in one final match for the right to wear the crown of 2016 Make It Happen One-Pocket Champion. Our equipment, the best in the business, a diamond table with 4.5-inch pro-cut pockets, Simonis 860, and Aramis billiard balls. And we'd like to express our gratitude once again to those companies for their continued support of Accu-Stats and of professional pool. So before I introduce our players, once again, on behalf of our 6 great champions, the entire staff here at Sandcastle Billiards, and the Accu-Stats Video Productions team, we'd like to thank each and every one of you out there watching, and each and every one of you right here ringside. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, you've made it happen. Okay, it's now my honor to introduce our 2 competitors to open things up. This will be match number 1. Our first player, making his debut in the Make It Happen series, originally from Sacramento, California, now residing in Detroit. This gentleman is the 2007 U.S. Open One-Pocket Champion. He's sponsored by Game Tight Apparel, High Pockets out of Memphis, Tennessee, Town Break and Jump Tips, and Davini Cues. We call him T-Rex. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Tony CHOHAN. Thank you very much. His opponent from Toronto, Canada. This gentleman is a 2-time reigning and defending Derby City One-Pocket Champion, and he is the current U.S. Open One-Pocket Champion. Sponsored by Pouillat Sports, Ariel Carmelli Custom Cues, Le Spot Billiards, and AlexPagulayan.com. Ladies and gentlemen, the smallest man with the biggest heart, it's the Lion, Alex Pagulayan. All right, gentlemen, go ahead and lad for the first break. Your official timekeeper is Miss Angel Maracas, your official photographer, Carl Kantrowitz, and it's now my pleasure to send it to the booth to the voice of Accu-Stats, Billy Incardona, and to Hall of Famer, Danny DiLiberto. Go ahead, guys.
From Edison, New Jersey, this is the 2016 Make It Happen One-Pocket event, invitational event. Well, by the way, my man Danny DiLiberto to my right. Danny, how you feeling today?
Feeling great. Beautiful day out there. How could you not feel great working with you, Billy?
How about these 2 players that are playing in the first match of this great tournament, Alex Pagulayan and Tony CHOHAN?
Could very well have been the final match. But everybody in the tournament can play, so we could say that about anybody.
Exactly. And Alex Pagulayan, in most people's opinion, is the best one-pocket player in the world today. But Tony CHOHAN has emerged in the last year as, you know, a real threat to take away that crown, if you will, from Pagulayan, because Tony CHOHAN is really, really playing super one-pocket.
Well, Alex won the very important first leg, and he broke. And that could be a winner. But CHOHAN have a bank on the 10?
Yeah, it looks like that's what he's going to try to do, bank to 10.
I think he made it, Billy. No, he didn't. Went high, and he sold out.
The way the balls are positioned, there's only like 4 balls open, and one of them's hanging in Chohan's pocket. Now, the 8 balls near the pocket, the 4 ball is the ball to the right of the cue ball. Really not a ball on the table to open up the stack off of Danny. So therefore, I look for him maybe to get the 8, 4, and 1, or 8, 1, and 4. Let's see how he does it. 8, 4, and 1. And then pocket the 10.
Does the 12 go? I can't tell from here.
So he'll spin around, play shape for the 1. After pocketing the 1, he'll go down and pocket the 10 and try to put him possibly in the stack with the cue ball. I think he's got a little lazy with that shot.
Yeah, he wanted to make that 10 for Tony, because then he doesn't have to waste a move if he had pocketed it. Now he's got to give it to him.
You'd like to put him in the stack here. Now, I don't really care for that shot. I think that Tony now can kick into the stack. You know, you just kick lightly and get a couple balls loose on your side. I kind of like, if I were Alex, that is, pocketing the 10, repositioning the cue ball in the stack. Now Tony has a nice kick into the stack. This kick shouldn't be hit with a hard speed. It should be hit softly. He just wants to open a couple balls up to his side.
And not
Obviously,
scratch.
He's not even attempting the kick. He must not like the pocket that the cue ball will be kicking into. Sometimes there's a pocket on the side of the rack. When you kick into that pocket, the pocket will control the cue ball and keep it there. Obviously, Chohan didn't seem like he had a pocket for the cue ball to rest in. He opted to play a safety. He's going 3 cushions with the 1 ball. He's going to send the cue ball to the other end of the table.
Yeah, it came a little short.
Notice
But he had the speed.
the excellent speed with the cue ball resting on the top rail. Froze into the top rail.
And actually, the 1 was heading towards the pocket.
Now Chohan's going to probably leave Alex a kick here into the stack, which he
can leave
has.
him a bank. We left him a bank on the 1, Billy.
Yeah, but I really like kicking in this spot here.
Well, maybe the 6 is dead. You know, he could bank at the 1, and the 6 might be dead. We'll find out if he makes the 1. Well, did he hit it hard enough?
Table's super fast. Notice the cue ball once again. Close to the bottom top cushion.
Yeah, you keep your opponent to the far rail, he's going to have trouble drawing the ball and controlling the cue ball.
You would like to cross the 1. This takes a real good hit here.
Yeah,
Nicely
he didn't
done.
hit it thin enough.
Nicely done. No, he hit it perfectly. He opened up 2 balls to his side.
And he might have broke up the dead 6 if it were dead. I thought it might be. So it was a very, very useful shot there. Alex is going to take a scratch. No, he isn't. Didn't take a scratch, but
Chohan might be able to come off the side of the 6, send the cue ball to the side rail, and back to where it is.
that's what he's going to try to do, I believe.
But you got to be careful here. You don't lose control of the 6 and leave him a shot on the 6 here.
Well, he's not doing it.
An excellent shot. Now, that's a very difficult shot to execute, and he made it look simple, but it was anything but simple. Nicely executed shot.
Yeah, we're going to see some moving here.
Tony's got such a strong stroke. He elevates so well. Once again, nicely executed. It's getting a little thin out there for Alex. I don't know if he can see enough of the orange 5 to stick there. If he can't, he's got a problem. Let's see if he can. If he can see enough of the 5, he'll stick there. I don't know if he can see enough of the 5 to control the cue ball off of it. No, he's elevating here. Wow.
Yeah, he doesn't want to scratch.
He couldn't see enough to stick, but he certainly did control the cue ball well, not allowing Chohan at the table with a shot. Chohan must protect that 1 ball on his side of the table and cannot allow Alex, when he gets back to the table, to move the 1. But I think that we're going to see an up-table game here, Danny.
Yeah.
Looks like an up-table game to me.
Yeah, here goes the 1 up table, but it's his side of the... That's the ball that goes for him, the biggest threat, but he might have to move it.
I think he's going to come off the 5.
Well, he could see the 9. I think he can bank the 9 on his side and go to the end rail.
That's possible. If the 9 is higher than the cue ball, he may have a little bit of a problem. He may run into the 1 with the cue ball, so therefore this shot doesn't play natural.
But I don't think... Well, is he kicking at the 1?
He might be kicking here with the 1.
I like moving the 9.
This is a risky shot, but he kicks so well, Danny.
That's real well.
Yeah, he kicks so well. Notice how he controlled the cue ball off the kick. That's how well he kicks. In other words, it's one thing kicking with accuracy with the direction of the 1. It's another thing controlling the cue ball. He did both things extremely well. He's got to be very careful here. He's going to draw around the stack. He's going to bank the 9. Draw around the stack.
He overcut it a little bit. Don't let him see the 9.
Okay, he hit it with good speed. I thought it was a little bit too soft, but I was wrong. He hit it with good speed.
That kept the threat up, so Alex can't do anything with the 3 ball.
But he can kick at the 1. He can kick at the 1, and if he makes the 1, he may have a bank on the 9.
Yeah.
I think that's what the route he's got to go here.
Yeah. And like you say, he kicks so well.
But he's really awkward on the kick. He's going to have to use a little inside English if he opts to kick the 1.
Well, now he's back looking at the 1.
He's got to kick the 1. If he makes the 1, he can play position off the bank on the 9.
Well, he hit it pretty good, but it didn't drop. And as Billy called, he would have had a bank at the 9. He's got to give him the 1, no doubt about it. Or do you want to put the cue ball? You don't want him to see the 9.
As long as you protect the 9, maybe draw off up the rail a little bit.
That's what he did. He made the 1, and he didn't let him see the 9.
That's the second time PAGULAYAN has looked at that bank on the 3 ball. Last time he was at the table, he took a look at it as well.
But I don't think you could shoot it.
No, but it's the second time he's looked at it. So, see, had the 12 ball, that's the ball to the right of the 6. Had the 12 ball been a little further to the left, he may bank the 3 because even if he misses the bank on the 3, he's only going to give up 1 ball. But if he happens to make the bank on the 3, he could possibly win the game.
Well, Chohan can't double bank the 9 because it's not free. So we're going to see a little more moving here. Oh, he wanted to freeze him on that 15, but he didn't.
I think he may have left him a bank on the 14 here. But it's not a free bank. This bank requires a little bit of speed to shorten it up because I think he's a little off angle with the bank. So if he opts to play the bank, there's a little risk to it unless he can roll it.
But he'll get rewarded if he makes it. He'll have a bank on the 9 that'll be pretty free.
A little bit of a risk to it. He wasn't able to put it down.
Well,
I don't know if Chohan can cut the 9 in or not. If he can,
he's looking at it.
he'll certainly shoot it. Now the cue ball is going to either go into the 2 or the 7, and then anything can happen after that.
Oh, yeah. Anything did happen. Did the 2 block the 7?
Yeah, he's got a combination, and he's shooting over the top of the 5 ball.
Dangerous with that ball hanging for Alex.
Yeah, he's going to have to shoot the 7 into the 2. He's got a much bigger pocket.
He's over the top, Billy. Tough shot.
Yeah, well, I think that's an easier shot than shooting the 15 into the 2 because now he's got to hit this shot much more accurately. But like Danny said, it's a tougher shot because you're shooting over the top of the 5. This is a tough shot. I think he's going to shoot the 7 into the 2. No, he's going to shoot here. He's looking at the pocket. No, he's got to shoot here. He's going to shoot the 7 into the 2. Tough shot, but it really carries a big reward. He's back to the 15 into the 2.
I think he's looking at the 15 because he could cue the cue ball better shooting the 15. Oh, that could be disaster.
I don't know what he had in mind there. Huh? That was totally the wrong shot if he played the 15 off the 2 because of...
Yeah, he's going to get punished.
PAGULAYAN was looking to see if he had a bank on the 2.
Well, Alex can get out here. I see 5 balls open.
The first shot is the big shot here. He's using the rake. Playing shape for the next ball may be problematic here because of the using the rake. Notice how nicely he controlled the cue ball.
Yep, perfect.
Sending it rail first around the table. He may end up shooting the 5 here.
I don't think he has to. He could shoot the 11. But could he get the cue ball without hitting the 5?
Yeah, the 5's a little bit too steep of an angle. Had it been a little less of an angle on the 5, he probably would shoot the 5. He went down table to take a look at the bank on the 2. Let's see what he does.
Oh, he went to the 15.
Yeah, it's got excellent cue ball control. He was pretty awkward on the 11. And notice the cue ball just barely hitting the 15 for position.
Well, he can get out now. He needs 3. Go to the 5.
Notice how nicely he controls the cue ball.
Yeah, we've seen him do it many times.
Yeah, it looks like game number 1 goes to PAGULAYAN. He takes an early 1-0 lead in a short race to 3. And like Danny said, it's so important to win the break and win that first game.
Yeah, well, he did both of that. CHOHAN used bad judgment there.
Yeah, he should have played the combination because the ball was right in front of the pocket, and it wasn't really that tough of a hit. Even though he was over top of the 5, he had such a big pocket, and he had such a good look at it. And he's tall. Taller players have an easier time shooting over balls than shorter players. And he had that advantage as well. And he opted not to do it, and it cost him game number 1.
Pretty good break.
He's got such a nice touch. For a big man, you would think you wouldn't have a real good touch, but not for CHOHAN. He's got a great touch, big stroke, excellent shot maker, excellent bank pool player, and very aggressive player, knows all the moves.
Look what Alex did. He banked at a ball and put him behind balls. He's in the middle of nothing.
Yeah, with players like this guy right here, that seem to work themselves out of situations like this relatively easy. He kicks extremely well. Like I mentioned before, he banks real well. And he kicks real well. He elevates well. He's going to have to elevate and kick over a couple balls here. Let's see how accurately he is with this. That's good speed.
I don't think he's going to like it real lot. Not bad.
Well, it finally came to rest. I don't believe he has a cut on the 15. I believe the cue ball is a little bit too far to the right.
Yeah, he doesn't
The
have
15
a cut.
to offer. See, Tony knew that there was a possibility of him scratching there, so it was a really tough shot in terms of the right speed
He got it.
with. But he was able to get away from that very dangerous situation he was confronted with there. He's allowed PAGULAYAN at the table. PAGULAYAN is look to come off the 15 and drop under the 5. He don't like that. He wants to drop under the 5.
Well, you could sell out a bank, but not with that kind of control. Good shot.
No, Tony's got a bank on the 12 here. Now, this is a shot that if he hits it well, he's going to really get paid off. Nicely turned ball, huh? Beautifully executed shot. Beautifully executed shot. Even though he didn't get it, he executed that shot
He
really
did.
nicely.
He shot it good. And he had the pile, the snooker, Alex.
Now Alex has to be concerned with leaving a bank on that 15. I look for him to go rail first into the 5 and then into the 12 with the cue ball.
Right, the 5 might block the bank.
Right. So if he goes to the side rail with the cue ball, hits the 5 ball, then pockets the 12, then the 5, like Danny said, could block that bank on the 15. That's the shot that I would really take a strong look at.
That's what he's doing, Billy. Keep the 5 in the play.
Now the 5 blocked the bank on the 15,
Good shot.
and now he doesn't have to be worried about CHOHAN coming to the table and creating some positive action off that 15.
Yeah.
I don't know if CHOHAN can kick because he looks like he's corner hooked. Let's see what he does here. I believe he's shooting directly into the 15. Nice speed. What a beautiful touch that was, Danny.
It was.
I believe that the cue ball was far enough under the 4 for him not to see the green 6.
I think he can see the 6, Billy.
He can?
Yeah, I think he could.
Well, if he can see the 6, all he can do is just roll up on it, sending it.
Don't let him see the 15.
That's it.
Good shot.
Another tough spot for CHOHAN.
Real tough. You don't want to get behind 2-0. You're almost dead. Good control again.
No, he could kick the 4 in here. You know, that's not a bad thought because that 5 ball was sticking out there. I think I like kicking the 4 here because I kind of like kicking the 4 as opposed to coming off the 4 and trying to get behind the 5. Because that shot sometimes plays difficult because you have to control the 4. You know, I like kicking the 4 and then come off the 5. Now he's going to try to get under the 5 here. This is going to be a tough shot.
He did it.
No, that's cue ball control there.
He did
That's
it.
cue ball control.
Yep. Best one-pocket players in the world, folks. You're getting a treat.
Now Tony has a kick cross table here. He can kick 2 cushions toward the 15. I think that would be a pretty good shot because now, well, he put him into the stack quite nicely. And now that 5 ball on Tony's side of the table is a big ball. Now he's got to defend against that. He's really wedged in there tightly. He's going to have to elevate if he comes off that 12. So therefore, a lot of really intricate stuff is going to be
It's
taking
going to be tough
place
to
there.
shoot the 12 without fouling.
He's going to come off the 12 and draw on the
Don't
other side
touch
that
the ball.
5.
Oh, what a shot. That's a good shot.
Yeah, these guys really are adept at doing stuff like that. You know, I mean, they elevate so well, and they hit that cue ball so accurately. You know, and that's what it takes in order to do the things they're doing out there. They have to hit that cue ball exactly where it needs to be struck for them to get the results that they need.
Yeah, this is the first day of the Make-It-Happen One-Pocket Tournament at Sandcastle Billiards in Edison, New Jersey. We got 4 more days of this kind of thing.
Tough shot. He wants to double them up. I don't know. I don't think he doubled them up. He
No.
sold out the 2 here.
Yeah, he's going to shoot the 2 and a bunch of other balls go. But he's been in trouble since after the break.
He has a shot on a 2, I do believe.
He's going to shoot it too because he'll get to the 3. Well, he's looking at something else. Maybe he doesn't feel like betting the game right now.
Well, if he can bank the 15 into the 4,
How about banking the 4 into the 15?
well, he's trying to pocket a ball.
Well, he better control Whitey.
Well, I was shooting at the wrong pocket. But lucky he wasn't.
Well, it doesn't matter. He didn't fall on anything.
I couldn't believe that was his pocket because Tony really made a mistake. I said,
Yeah.
wow.
Tony's shot confused us.
Yeah, I was really totally confused there.
But he didn't confuse Alex. Stick on it and freeze him on the 6. Yeah, 2 rail to 5 and stick him on the 6.
I don't think he can see the 5 enough to do that.
He can't
I don't think so.
look straight on. I don't know. There he goes. Yeah, he's going to put him on the 6. Good shot.
Gotta be careful here. Tony has to be careful here. He's going to try to turn that 13 in. Now he's going to bank it in between the 7 and the 2. This is a very difficult shot here.
Oh, it hit the 7 and it's going towards the pocket. But it didn't go in. Good shot. It did brush the 7, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't appear that it did, but
I thought it did.
now that was a very tough hit, but
He did it.
didn't seem like it was that tough the way he executed it, but it was. I don't know what he's looking at. I mean, if there's nothing available in the stack area, then he's going to come off the 12 here. He's looking to go to the pocket here. Very aggressive player, as you can see.
Yeah, he blocked him.
Yeah, he didn't settle for just putting the 12 on his side and controlling the cue ball. He said, I'm going after the 2-railer, And I'm gonna challenge Pagulayan with the cut on the 4.
He hit it pretty well.
Now, Pagulayan can cut the 4 in, but that's certainly an option here. He's got to be careful with that shot,
Not
though.
free.
Of course, it's not free, but he's got to be careful with the shot, and he's got to play a good cue ball. Not much of a reward. The shot's not all that difficult, but the reward is not that much at all. You know, so the difficulty of the shot compounded with the potential he has with running balls says, not time to go. Well, maybe it is. He doesn't seem like he found anything else he likes better. So therefore, he understands that there's not much potential here with playing position. And it's not free, but he did play a good cue ball, notice.
Yeah.
That's what that shot was about. That's the beauty of that shot as far as Pagulayan was concerned. Even though he didn't pocket the 4, the beauty of the shot was he controlled the cue ball.
He made a great shot. That's a good get through the inning shot. Pagulayan leading this game 2-1.
Oh, that's nice. Now come off the 11, go to the side rail. Yeah, you want to take that one rail kick into the 12 out of the equation. Had he hit that softer, then he would have kicked softly into the 12 ball. Now he's making him work a little harder now. Now he can kick into the stack here. So he's calling off the 8 into the stack. He could kick into the stack into the 8. He would have opened up a couple balls to his side, and I believe the cue ball would have found that pocket to rest in. But he obviously didn't like that shot for some reason. He positioned the cue ball quite nicely on top of the 6. Now he can kick 2 cushions into the 12 here, or he can go off the 6. Let's see what he does.
Behind the back.
Now, he's got to be careful not to leave a 2-railer on the 6 here. So he had the cue ball gone further across table, a little further, he would have left a 2-railer on the 6. He wants to stick him on the 8. The Pagulayan is starting to get into a little bit of trouble here.
Yeah. Good speed there.
That's why I like kicking when Pagulayan was at the table the last time instead of coming off the 6. I like kicking 2 cushions toward the 12. CHOHAN couldn't have done this. Now Pagulayan's at the table saying, what did I get myself into here?
He's ducking on the wrong side of the balls.
That's right. And what choice did he have? Now if CHOHAN can come off that 8 and stick him on that 10, or come off the 10 and stick him on that 8, either shot will be effective, but executing the shot may be a little bit of a problem. When you're that close to balls, sometimes it's difficult to control the cue ball and the ball you hit. Okay, he's elevating. Nicely executed.
Opened a few more balls on his side. Oh, that was Alex's side.
So Tony definitely has a very threatening position here.
Yeah, he opened some balls that go for him.
Now Pagulayan maybe is looking to bank the 14 and try to run up table with that cue ball. I don't know if he has enough of if he can hit enough of the 14 to do that. But he has to make something happen here. He can draw off the 1 in between the 9 and 6.
And then he'll leave a bank on the 5 maybe.
Nicely executed. Tony's looking at that bank on the 6 now. You know, it may be available, but it's not free. So therefore, if he opts to go now, he may give up his position. I don't know if this is the right time to go. He's looking to go here. Keep in mind, if he doesn't put this down, he may lose his position, giving up a shot to Alex. Notice the right-hand English he put on the ball, the cue ball. When using that right-hand English, he actually decreased the accuracy of the bank, but increased the accuracy control in the cue ball, sending it away from the 14. So therefore, he felt at that time it was a good trade-off. We'll see if it works out for him.
Balls are sitting real good for Tony.
Alex still has to be real careful here. Nicely controlled.
Yeah, good control of Whitey.
Like I mentioned before, PAGULAYAN controls the cue ball as well as anybody in the world. Anyone in the world, and that's a big place. He may have left him a kick on the 12 here. One cushion. Well, he's looking to come off the 11. Saying if I move to 11, will he have a bank on the 8? I like the kick at the 12 as opposed to coming off the 11. That way you don't leave anything.
He did.
I don't know if he can see the 10. He has to look in the direction of the 10.
I don't think he could.
But he would like to move that 10 if he could see it. Wow, that was a pretty good shot. He kind of like tied up the 8 and 10 a little bit. So now he can go up table later on, but that 8 and 10 is laying fairly good for that combination for PAGULAYAN's pocket, so that may be somewhat of a deterrent for him to go up table.
There's Efren.
Efren Reyes, in my opinion, the best one-pocket player has ever played the game. And certainly passed the test of time with that one. Playing the best one pocket in the world for over 25 years. I think Efren plays tonight, Danny, 7:30.
Yeah, all the matches are going to be a treat for the audience.
Okay, now here, now CHOHAN can possibly shoot the 14 and go up table, but if the 10 and 8 are lined up reasonably well for PAGULAYAN's pocket, he may not want to do that, but he can shoot the 14 and draw the cue ball. Okay, he could possibly make the 12 here. Watch the 12 now. He could possibly make the 12 on this shot, or have
Or
something.
the 1.
Oh yeah, because he'll have balls going toward his pocket.
Well, I think he left the bank.
Shooting over top of that 8 really complicates that bank. Now, he may have left the bank, but shooting over top of that 8 ball is certainly going to diminish the accuracy of the hit. And with that, he may have a problem controlling the cue ball and could end up with a kiss. Right. Even though the kiss may not be there if you hit the 1 ball accurately, what's going to happen if you don't hit the 1 ball accurately?
Yeah,
the kiss is
he
there
doesn't
then.
like it. There's a kiss. He's kicking. Get over the inning.
He didn't kick very well that time.
He didn't.
But
no.
he did, tie up at the 9 and 1. So therefore, he got a little lucky with that, even though he didn't hit the kick good.
Well, do you cut the 12 into the 1 and 9 and go way upstream and dare him to shoot the combination?
I think he may want to try to cut that 12 in, off the 1 here. In other words, bank the 12 into the rail off the 1 and make the 12.
Yeah, the cue ball's going downstream.
He hit it too softly. He was going to make that if he would have hit it with some speed. Pagulayan's going to play a billiard here, it looks like, and try to make the 12. Oh, he could see enough of it to bank it out of there, which is even better. CHOHAN is going to lose his position. What was once a very threatening position is now starting to even out here. This has been sort of like negated. He's got to hit this with good speed. That's a scratch.
Yeah, you didn't get a rail, folks.
Yeah.
After you hit the cushion and hit a ball, it has to hit a rail. And it didn't. Now he's losing 2-0, but he didn't sell out.
Pagulayan is trying to determine whether he can hit the 1 solid enough to control the cue ball. I don't know if he can hit the 1 full enough to control the cue ball. Let's see. Oh, he can. Or he could. And he did. Now CHOHAN can put him behind the 8 off the 6 here. Oh, he's looking to go right into the 8. He's 2 rail in the 8. Now, this has a pocket, by the way. He should hit this reasonably well. This ball has a pocket.
Good speed. It's at least a threat. Did he leave a bank on the 1?
I don't think he's going to bank the 1. There's too much of a problem getting past that 12. You want to try to put him on the other side of the 8. Now, this is a very risky shot.
Yeah, the pocket is there.
But with his cue ball control,
Beautiful.
you can't do anything any better than that.
He did it very nicely.
Fortunately for CHOHAN, the 5 and the 10 are kind of like tied up. This will give him the ability to come off either the 3 or the 9. Now he's coming off the 10. He wants to draw him back underneath to the short rail here. Watch out. Watch out.
He sold out.
No, I think it's okay.
You don't think he's got a cut on the 10?
I don't think he can cut it in. It was very close to a sellout, but I think he just managed to get away with it. Pagulayan's taking a look at that 11 and 9, seeing how well they're lined up with one another to that pocket. This is another very difficult shot. Watch how he controls the cue ball here. This isn't easy at all.
He's trying to go behind the 8. Just missed doing it.
And he wanted to make sure he protected that 10.
He did that.
But he would have liked to have done what Danny said behind the 8, but that was very difficult.
Well, CHOHAN can bank the 12 on his side and go behind the 10.
You would like to hit the 10 away from the pocket. Like that. Hit it away from the
Oh,
pocket.
he gambled again, almost sold out.
Yeah, he wanted to hit that 10 away from the pocket. And
He
put
got
that,
lucky he didn't sell out.
exactly. He wanted to put that cue ball on that bottom rail.
Well, he tried to do too much, but he got away with it.
Yep. This is a pretty tough spot Pagulayan's in right here. You know, he wants to protect that 10. Oh, he's going to thin the 12. Tough. Coming off the 11 is too tough, too. That's too tough. He really doesn't have much protection coming off that 11. He would like to. Well, now he don't like it. I don't blame him. He's got to be careful here. Nicely executed.
Good shot.
He went rail first, kicked the 8 out, and was able to get the cue ball up on that side rail far enough not to allow CHOHAN to see the 10. So therefore, a nicely executed shot.
Is he kicking at this ball? I doubt
I
it.
don't think so. Good shot there.
Very good.
Now, Pagulayan, I don't know if the 7 passes, I think the 7 passes, he was looking to see if he could go up table or and pocket that 13, but the 7 passes. He's going to be real careful here. He's in some trouble here. He may have to move the 10. I think he may have to move the 10 here. Now, you don't want to move a ball that's so close to your pocket because it's a threat. But if you're up against a situation where it's very, very risky, then maybe you're better off moving that ball away from your pocket. I think he may have to move the 10 away from his pocket here.
Yeah, that's his only threat right now, but he's got to move it.
If you don't want to move that 10, then, you're getting sort of like, I don't know, a little greedy maybe, like trying to keep that 10 there. This is going to be tough. I think he did a pretty good job.
Yeah, he defended. He didn't let him see the 10.
He protected the 10, and he got another ball on his side.
And he put the cue ball on the rail.
And that was a good shot, too. See, now it's hard for Pagulayan to protect the 10 and the 1, but there's nothing to get behind, especially like Danny said, he put the cue ball on the rail. CHOHAN put the cue ball on the rail, really limiting Pagulayan and what he can do in terms of controlling the cue ball.
Yeah, you don't want to give the guy a bank, but it's almost like he's going to give him something.
Well, he wants to come off the 12 and try to put him behind the 6 here. This is a very difficult shot. Because he could leave him a bank on the 10. He could leave him and now he's going to... He's got a problem. Pagulayan's in trouble here. He's looking to come off the 11 and give him a thin cut on the 6. He don't like that. Now he wants to try to put him on the 6 here. Like I said, he could leave him a bank on the 10 with that shot.
He left the 10.
But there's really no avenue for the 10 to go into the pocket.
No, he's got a ball blocking it.
He wants to put him underneath the 1 here. Well, I thought he had an angle possibly to put him under the 1, but obviously he didn't.
Well, does he have a bank on the 12?
No bank on the 12, no. He's going to try to come off the 6 and put him under the 10. He's elevating.
Good control.
Yep. He would have liked to have hit that softer and frozen him to the 10, but he couldn't get the action with the cue balls that he needed with that type of a hit. Nice. Got a little bump there.
That's why it went.
Yeah. This is risky. He's looking to bank the 1, but I don't know about that shot. Even though you run into the 8, you're going to sell out the 5.
Or you could scratch. Yeah.
He says, I'll just take my 3-0 lead and hit a ball up table. Pretty good judgment. Excuse me, 2-1 Alex?
Yeah.
Well, he said, I'll take my 1-2 deficit and hit a ball up table.
Yeah. You got to say that ahead of time, Billy.
I thought it was a 3-0 lead.
Now we're seeing the up table game you called.
I thought we saw some pretty good one pocket there.
We did.
And we saw a lot of nice little nifty little moves. There was some real nice execution in terms of controlling the cue ball.
This is really the up
Defending a
table
position.
game now. Remember Grady's rule? If 5 or more balls went past the side, you put them on the spot.
Yeah.
Varner wouldn't play in that tournament. He didn't.
Varner relishes situations like
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
I don't blame him. Because this will test a guy's patience and understanding of this type of game.
Oh, I don't know about this. Oh, I do now. Unless he wants to shoot at the 6.
I think you're forced to shoot at the 6 here. I think, unless you can kick the 11 out. But I think your offense is your best defense in this situation.
He's going to shoot the 6.
Now, he go underneath the 12. If he pockets the 6, he can kick the 12 out for a shot.
He didn't come close.
He didn't make that. And he didn't hit it with the speed not to give up a bank on the 6 after pocketing the 11. Oh, he's putting behind the 8. He put Chohan behind the 8. He can't even pocket the 11.
No, he can't. Can't shoot the combination. It's a mile away.
Went to go rail first here, huh?
No, he might be shooting the Oh, yeah, he is. He's going rail first at the 11. And making it.
Oh, he got a bad roll there.
Oh,
That
he
was
sure
a
did.
horrible roll. Talking about a horrible roll. It's one thing not to come up with this shot for your pocket after making a difficult kick. And it's another thing of not coming up with a shot at your pocket and not being able to remove the 6. So therefore, a couple bad things happen for Chohan off of a real good executed kick. So now he has to make
He's kicking
sure.
at the 6.
Yeah, he has to make sure he doesn't scratch here. Nicely executed
Oh,
shot.
what a shot.
How about that, folks? Now, he left him a possible bank, but it looks like a kiss.
I think it is. I think he's got a kiss here. Yeah, he thinks so too. I think he's got a kiss. He's trying to make believe he doesn't, but he does.
You know, then he can bank the 6 at the off the short rail up to the other end of the table. Then
Yeah, there's no kiss
this is
both
the third
ways.
time he's looked at this, Danny.
He's gonna get a kiss.
Well, he
No, he
banked
didn't,
it
but
short.
he missed it. Yeah, he hit it bad enough not to kiss.
Well, he intentionally hit it like that.
Yeah, I know it.
Now, Chohan's got to be careful here because after moving the 6, he may give up a bank here, so he's got to be careful.
Is he banking at this? No.
Well, that's good. Now, he moved to 12 to where it now becomes really difficult to bank and control the cue ball off of it. And a lag on the... what is he doing here? No, that was I don't know about that shot. I don't like that shot.
He'll like it less
I
after Tony banks
yeah,
the 2.
I didn't like that. I thought he was going to lag behind the 9.
Tony's not going to miss this bank. Oh, he didn't hit it too well. I thought he'd make that one. He was close to it. It was kind of free.
Bad things can happen for PAGULAYAN here. He's going to bank the 5 and try to put him behind the 1. Oh, I don't know if he got there.
He didn't do any of it. I'm surprised he did that. He's been moving real well and being cautious. He left the 2. And what will he have next, Billy?
Maybe he can spin. He can spin it over for the 8. Now he's trying to draw it over. I don't think he's going to get there drawing it.
He's not going to like it if he hits the 8.
Wow, nicely struck.
Oh, yeah, beautiful.
Now, that was nice. I thought, like Danny said, he was going to hit the 8. After hitting the 8, he was going to end up stiff, but he was able to draw the cue ball between the 8 and the rail. Nice. Now he's got himself a nice bank on the 5.
Yep.
Hit this with good pocket speed. Nice.
And accuracy.
Now he's got a nice bank on the 13 or the 3.
Or the 3.
Yeah, the 3 is a better defensive shot. He turned that one quite well, but not well enough.
Well, he left the bank on the 3 if Alex can control the cue ball. Good hit. Good speed anyway. Well, we're going to see the 3 removed now. Yeah, he could shoot it straight on and knock it 3 rails on his side. That'll prevent Alex from banking to 12. Yeah, he can't bank to 12. It's not free. He'll leave the 3 or the 6.
Well, if I were PAGULAYAN, I'd shoot into the 1 here. That's what I would do, shoot the 1.
Right, he needs balls in play.
Just
He's
lag,
losing 5
just
to
lag
2.
on the 1 here. He doesn't leave a bank on the 6. He doesn't leave a 2-reeler on the 13. He trails 5 to 2.
Yeah,
So
he's got to move some balls in play.
Well, that'll buy him a little time to get into a better position. I like lagging on the 1 here. Why come off the 3? You can leave some sort of a 2-reeler on the 13. Just lag into the 1. Take your chair. Okay, now he's not doing it for some reason. He's coming off the 3. You could leave him a shot on the 3 too, by the way. You can leave him a 2-reeler on the 13. I really didn't like that shot at all. He's left him a 2-reeler on the 13. I don't believe the 3 got in the way of that.
Good speed.
If PAGULAYAN left him that shot, there was no reason for him to have done that. And now he's going to be having to defend against the 6 ball here. He can two-rail the 12 out of there, but he should leave him back on the 6. No, he lets him back on the 6.
Yeah. 3 bank on the 6, 1 rail.
Yeah, well, not exactly free, because he could leave a return shot on the 6 and also a bank on the 3.
He overcut it.
It
And
wasn't.
sold it out, maybe.
I think he's going to get away with it.
I don't know. I think Alex has a cut on the 6. It's thin.
I think he should shoot the 13 and make that 13 there and have it spotted up. That's what I don't like this shot either.
He double banked it.
Yeah, see, if he makes it, he's trailing 5-2. You make the 13, put the 13 on the spot. Now nothing goes in Chohan's pocket. Now you become a threat. See, you're going to shoot a low percentage shot. It's not going to offer you
reward.
It's not going to offer you any, and you're going to lose whatever. You're trailing 5-2. You have to have some sort of a plan. I don't think he really thought that out well. Shoot the 6 and try to position the cue ball on that 7 and 9 here.
That's what he did.
Well, at least we were getting some movement with some of these balls. They were all on the other side of the table. Now I guess they're all going to be grouped on the opposite side. What's he doing there?
He's snookering him.
I don't like that shot either.
Not at all.
I think Chohan's going to create a little bit of a problem for PAGULAYAN here. He can bank the 6 or cut the 3 in.
Yeah, I think he could kick the 3. Yeah, a little weak. Good accuracy, but weak. But he's got threats. Alex can't just knock the 3 away
I
without
kind of
selling
like double
out.
banking the 3 and sending that cue ball 3 cushions around. Well, he went the other route.
Two more balls tied up.
Chohan has a decent shot here. He can combinate that 3 to his side, send that cue ball toward that 1. That's a definite shot. If he can open up that 3 and send it near his pocket, his cue ball will then go 2 cushions toward that 1. He could get behind that 1, but he has to hit this shot very accurately.
Very thin.
Right. He doesn't like that. Let's take a look at what he does like. Kicking here.
Not a bad shot, except he put another ball in play.
But he put that cue ball down pretty good, though.
Well, he wants to make some balls. He did have a double bank on the 9, but he wants to get some more balls in play.
Oh, he's looking at that 6. I don't know about that shot. He's leading 5-2.
Yeah, he doesn't have to gamble right now.
No. I think he's going to come off the 13 and lay him underneath that 12 here. Or hit it softly enough to rest on that bottom cushion. Yeah. A little lazy with the hit. Hit it too thinly. He didn't want to lose the control of the cue ball, which he did. Maybe he'll just kick to the other side of the 9. Try to wedge the cue ball under the 9. That would be a good spot to have it in. And Chohan would be very limited on what he could do. Very softly, just wedge it in there.
He's going to kick at the 9 lightly.
Yeah, he would have liked to have hit the 9 much more thinner and put him behind the 9, but he wasn't able to do that. Oh, that was a tough hit there. I think he has a double bank now on the 9. He'll take a look at that.
Yeah, he does.
Now he's going to come close to hitting that 6. Now, when he double banks this 9, he has to control that cue ball, and that's not going to be easy. And he's not even doing. He's going to play under the 3 with the 9. Maybe he can pocket the 9. Now he may have left Chohan a couple different shots here.
Yeah, he left him the 12 and the 3.
Yeah, he didn't control that shot as nicely as he needed to.
If he makes this, he's going to get a few balls.
He only needs a few.
I think he made it.
Nicely struck.
Playing for 2.
As you can see, he
He's going
is.
to draw the ball to the 9.
As you can see, once again, he is as strong a player as they say he is. Game number 2 goes to Chohan. Now he ties up the match at 1 game apiece. I tell you what, these guys are playing some pretty good one pocket.
Yeah, good moves.
This last rack, later in the rack, I think Alex shot a couple of suspect shots.
He
and
did.
had given Tony, opportunities that he didn't earn. He was giving them opportunities. But other than that, I mean, both of these players have been playing really solid.
And you can't give Chohan too many opportunities or he'll beat you. That was a big game for both players. Pretty good break.
Sure looks like it. Other than if he can see the 4 ball, you can put him behind the 2 off the 4. If he can see that.
That's what he's doing. He can see the 4.
He would like to bump the 2 away from the pocket, too.
He did that, too. Good shot.
Excellent shot.
The break was not as effective.
I don't think he could bank the 4. I don't think he can see enough of the 4. Maybe he can. But if he can see enough of the 4 to bank it, that cue ball will be tracking toward that upper left-hand corner pocket. So watch it now.
Oh, he
spun
hit
it.
this ball.
He
No, he
spun the
didn't.
cue ball.
He went 3 rails and ducked.
Yeah.
Good shot. It didn't go in, but he controlled Whitey.
If he left him a shot in that 3, Tony could create some action with that 3.
Could he do anything with the 14?
Now he's going to bank the 13 and go around the table. This shot will play nicely. Nicely executed.
Cue ball was the main part of that shot, and he executed.
And he hit the 10, and he put it next to his pocket. Now PAGULAYAN has to do something with the 10 here. He's going to scratch.
Yes, he did.
Interesting here. It's interesting. He's got a tough shot on the 10 to come up with another ball for position. And to go up and down table, that's going to be difficult too.
It has a danger of scratching if he does that.
He's got to hit it real thinly here. Go up and down table. I don't think he's done it. Well, he got past the 13.
Well, he got one.
He can go rail first and just drop under the 2-8, 2-6 here. On the opposite to shoot this shot. No problem for him.
Pretty good.
No problem.
Yep.
He has another 2-railer here. He can draw underneath the 2-6 on this shot.
Oh, he needed to hit a ball
Yeah,
there.
a little bit of a kiss there, a rub of a ball, and that 13 or that 12 would have found the position close to that pocket. So you can see between these two players, this is a very, very competitive match.
It is. He's letting him have the 12, I believe.
He's got to hit this with speed. Oh, that's
He's on
scratching
2 in a
again.
row now. That's disaster.
Well,
I thought he was just going to roll it and let him have the 12.
I'm just going to get him some balls here.
Yeah.
He's going to come down. He may run out from here.
Yeah, he'll be close to out. He's got to pull on the 6 and 2 right now. Which he did. Could he go to the 12?
Oh yeah, he can go to the 12. He's got a good touch. Nice touch. Isn't that beautiful?
Great.
Isn't that beautiful? Look at the angle that he
Yeah.
left himself. Nice angle to go across table for the 14.
Yeah, he'll be out.
I don't think he did well that time.
No. He hit the cue ball a little bit low.
He has 7 balls, and PAGULAYAN owes 2.
And he's on 2. Right, we are playing 3 in a row you lose, aren't we?
I would assume that. Well, keep in mind, all the balls are still in play, so there's no reason to show impatience here. All the balls are in play. You don't really need to go after something low percentage. All the balls are in play. Just play a good, solid shot here, not allowing your opponent at the table to put balls out of play.
It's going to be tough to not leave a shot. Oh, he hit that ball over. That would have been the shot. Yeah, if he didn't hit that 11, that would have been a bank for the money. But like you said, the balls are all in play.
I think Tony's got to be careful here. I don't think that was the right shot, but it won him the game. You know, he gave him a shot in the 8th, and you really can't give PAGULAYAN a shot at anything, even though he needs 10 balls. I mean, PAGULAYAN is.
He'll run balls.
Yeah, he'll
for
run
sure.
a bunch of them. Well, that was
So-
game number 3, CHOHAN 2, PAGULAYAN 1.
CHOHAN turned this match around after losing the first game. And it's his break now to win.
As you can see, Chohan could very easily be the best player in the world. Very easily.
We'll see by the end of the tournament. We got a lot of killers left to play.
I mean, he seems like he's outplaying PAGULAYAN.
Well, his wrist should be loose. He just won a tournament, so I know he's not broke. Oh, look at this.
Well, they're playing that if you make a ball on the break,
It doesn't count.
you have to re-rack them. And it doesn't matter even if you make a ball and scratch on the break, it's a re-rack. So anytime a ball is made on the break, it's an automatic re-rack. In case any of you people out there are curious why he re-racked them, that's the rule. Nicely struck break once again.
Yeah, the 10 is a little bit too thin a hit. Oh, he left the bank, I think.
Yeah, he hit that. Well, he at least left a bank into the 9 into the stack and go up table with the cue ball. I mean, that'll put a lot of balls in front of his pocket. You know, he can bank the 9 and maybe clip that 9. Excuse me, bank the 10, maybe clip that 9. Send that 10 toward the 7, and a lot of balls will go toward his pocket here. Oh, he opted to just go softly. I don't know about that.
I don't either.
I didn't like that shot. That was one of the shots he shot in this match that I really didn't like at all.
Well, Alex knows he can't shoot the 9. He's hitting the balls on the wrong side. Is the 5 dead off of the 12?
No, I don't think so. He's looking at something here. He looked at that 9 for an instant, but decided against it. You know, he can kick the 1. He'll probably leave him a bank on either the 3 or the 10. He's looking to bank the 11 into the 1 and go into the 10 with the cue ball.
He did that.
That was a pull shot there. He really made a nice shot there.
He did. He turned the game around.
Because he was in a real tough spot.
Yeah, he
prior
turned
to
the
shooting
game
that.
right around here.
No, he left him a bank on the 9 if he chooses to shoot it.
Yeah, but it's not free unless you make it.
Yep. So he may not want to shoot it.
No, he'll be leaving a bank under 10.
He would love to shoot it because he's so close to it. He knows he's going to hit it well. Because he's looking at it now again. He would love to shoot it.
Big game if he can win it because it's his break.
Yep, that's right. This will tie up the match at 2 apiece if he can win this game. And like Danny said, be breaking the balls in the
He's
final
putting
game.
them on the side of the pile.
He wanted to bank that 9
Pretty
so
good.
bad.
Yeah.
But sometimes, when you really, you got to listen to your gut. Because there's a lot of information stored in that gut
Your
that
gut
you should
talks.
heed. Yeah.
Plus, you're playing a dangerous player. He controls the cue ball.
Yeah, I don't know about that shot, though. No, No, I can see from my vantage point that he can roll on that 14 and stick there. Now that's one shot he has. He would like to bank the 1, but I don't like that shot because you give up your position. I like rolling on that 14 and sticking the cue ball right there.
Yeah, he's not looking at it.
What that'll do is you open up the 12 ball to your side of the table, but you'll stick him on that 7. Now he's looking to cut the 4. Nah, he should look at that 14 and just roll up on it. That's it. That's the shot. Oh, he hit it on the side. He didn't want to stick it in the stack. I was surprised he didn't stick it in the stack.
You're right. Looked like a more powerful shot.
That's too hard.
Yeah,
That's too hard.
he'll cut out the 4 this time.
And I think he's going to get some balls here because he's going to hit the 12 thinly and go
don't
between
draw
the
the
10.
ball. Hit the cue ball high. He didn't get a break.
Well, he doesn't have anything. He's got to protect that 10 now.
Yeah, the balls are favoring Tony a little bit.
Oh, he's going to kick here.
Is the 7 dead?
He's going to kick soft.
I don't know about that, Billy. The 7 was dead, but it's through.
Yep, you're right.
If it would have hit with a cut angle, it was in.
CHOHAN should consider himself quite fortunate. Now, CHOHAN, once he pockets the 7, I think he should draw the cue ball in back of the 10, not allowing PAGULAYAN to come off that 14. I think he should draw the cue ball under the 10 here.
He didn't hit it quite hard enough.
Long as he hit him from that 14, from a kick to the 14, he did his job. Now PAGULAYAN, I think he has to move to 10. If he doesn't move to 10, that means he has to defend against the 10. So therefore, what ball is he going to come off of to defend against the 10? He doesn't have one, so he's got to move to 10 here. So his position now has been negated with that little shot. Oh my, he shot it right into the pocket. He did totally lost,
That's disaster.
He just froze right there.
I don't understand that, but CHOHAN has 8 balls to make pretty easily.
Yeah, that was a mistake that you'll never, ever see him make again.
He went right in the pocket.
Yeah, he just totally blacked out there. He just went up there and just shot without thinking, and then he never does that.
Tony is going to get right out.
CHOHAN has
He
2
has
games and no balls.
2, yeah. This is winning the match game. The balls on the spot all go. I mean, he undershot it.
Yeah, he ended up with a fairly bad angle on that ball that he just shot.
He had to shoot harder. He did. He would have had more angle. He would have went over there. But now he's got a bank for the money. And like you said, he banks so good.
Yes, he does.
There was no doubt there.
He's going to make sure that he draws it off the 4 for position for the 6 here. Now he hit the 6.
Well, he's not going to get all the way out anyway.
Well, it's not over yet. Well, Pagulayan is very fortunate to have gotten back to the table.
Did he leave a bank on the 3?
That's a good question. It certainly looks like it's a good shot to get some balls, but does he have a good angle?
Yeah. He's banking at it. Went a little long. Oh, he left the bank. Alex is going to get another chance.
And these banks are not free.
I know they're not.
You know.
And they're not automatic, for sure.
No, they're not. Yeah, he knows it. He knows it. Every one of these banks carry a big risk. You know, and I don't know about this one either. No, this is not correct here.
It's not free.
This is not correct. This is no. Look at all the balls are positioned. My goodness. For him to attempt this bank is so risky.
He didn't make it. He sold out the 3. He sold out the game.
Well, I don't know. He's lost it. The last 2 shots,
He
the one that
wasn't
preceded
thinking.
that one, he scratched right into the pocket. And to shoot that shot, you know, and the score was only 4-1.
Shane Van Boning came back from fishing. He's sitting in the audience. Yeah. This match is going to be over.
He's got to be careful here.
Got the 6. Needs 2.
If he plays shape of the 12, this will be a nice little touch. A nice touch, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the second consecutive time CHOHAN has defeated Pagulayan. He defeated him in the New Orleans tournament in the first match, 5-4, and now again here in the Make-It-Happen event, by the score 3-1. So it looks like CHOHAN is the player that's really making a lot of noise out there, just winning the tournament in New Orleans, and prior to that, beating everyone he's played and spotting them. So therefore, in my opinion, right now, CHOHAN may be the best player in the world, Danny.
I'm starting to agree with you. I haven't seen him play much. You saw him more than I have, but he got rid of a killer with Pagulayan.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to close it up. And who's our next matches, by the way? Van Boning and Danny Smith will be slated to play next, and that'll be at what time? It's now 10-2? 2:30. So at 2:30, we're going to watch Van Boning and very young and talented Danny Smith. Back at 2:30.
Introducing Lucasi Hybrid, a whole new level of performance and technology. A cue with the revolutionary X-Shocks dampening system, eliminating vibration. G5 grip technology for enhanced traction and stability results in maximum cue control. Total sweet spot construction means unmatched power. And the Zero Flex Point ferrule provides dead-on accuracy, giving you the confidence you need in every shot. Lucasi Hybrid, the only cue that matters.